All right, let's start up here. We're going to go over the practice test. We're going to figure out the best way to solve these so that you are ready for the test this afternoon. Number one, you're going to determine which line has positive, negative, zero, or undefined slope. And so you have line A, line B, line C, and line D. Line A, that's our vertical line here. Vertical lines are undefined. So that's all you write. Line B, that's a horizontal line, so that's a slope of 0. Line C, reading from left to right, we go uphill. Remember, we read graphs left to right, and I'm reading that, and that is uphill, so it is positive. And leaving our last one here, we are going downhill, that is negative. There's your answers: undefined, 0, positive, and negative. Okay, we're given a couple graphs here for 2, 3, and 4, and we're to determine the slope of each one using your growth triangle, your rise over run. Remember, we always start at the furthest left point and then work our way to the right. We always count rise first, that's up and down, and then we go over run. So we're starting here, and our rise goes down this way, and we have our scale 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So go down 1 time. So my rise is 1, and down is negative. Then we go over our growth triangle, 1, 2. 1 over 2. And because we went to the right, it is 2. So negative 1 over 2. That's all it is. And rise over run. Let's talk about our second one here. I had a lot of questions about, oh, there's no numbers for number 3 and 4. How do I do it? You don't worry about numbers. You just count dots and squares. Okay, remember, rise first. So we're going this way up and this way over. Rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that again. I made my jumps a little odd, so let's make sure that you can see them exactly the way they're supposed to be. Okay, we're counting up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4, up 5. Okay, so that's plus 5 on my run. And then we're going to go over 1, 2. So plus 2. 5 over 2. And that's it. Our last one, we're not given any points. People have the question, there's no points. Which ones do I call? Well, we pick what are called lattice points. And I know we didn't really talk about that in class, but you pick 2 points. Any 2 points that cross evenly. So you could pick here. That one crosses evenly at a corner, and so does this one. And you could pick any 2. You could pick a point here. You could pick a point down here. You could pick this point up here. These are all good points. They'll all give you the same slope. Let's do these 2 that we started with. We go down 1, down 1, and we go over 2 to the right. So over 2. And again, I could check it here. Down 1, over 2, down 1, over 2, down 1, over 2, down 1, over 2. Got all those points the same. Negative 1 over 2. Good job. Let's keep going. Number 5, we're calculating the slope from a table. That means we're looking for the change in y over the change in x. Again, anytime you can pause this video, rewind it, go back and see how we did it. Okay, change in y. We have x and y, so we start with our y. From 6 to 4, I have to subtract 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. And over here, negative 1 to 0 is plus 1. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So my rise, my overrun, my change in y over my change in x can be reduced down to negative 2. Number 6, change in y, 4 to 16 is plus 12. Change in x is 1 to 5 is plus 4. I get 12 over 4, which reduces down to 3 over 1. Or I could just write 3. Same thing here, negative 2 over 1. Next one, we have our y on the bottom and our x on top. Change in y first. 2 to 2, that's plus 0. So we have a 0 on top. X is negative 4 to negative 2 is plus 2. So we're going to have 0 over 2, which just reduces down to 0. Slope of 0. That's going to give you a horizontal line right here. About right there. Number 8. From -1 to 0, that's +1. From 0 to 2, that's +2. Rise over run, change in y over change in x, 1 over 2. And you're done. Hey, check it here. I know if you look here, from 0 to 3 is 3. From 2 to 8 is 6. 3 over 6 just reduces down to 1 over 2. Same thing here. 8 to 12 is 4. 3 to 5 is 2. 4 over 2, oh, sorry, not 4 over 2. 2 over 4 is 1/2. All of them are the same slope, regardless of which 2 points we picked. The last page, we are using our formula y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2, and I'll give that to you on the quiz or on the test as well. Okay, y1, -2 minus y2, -2 over 7 minus -5. -2, negative is a positive, so -2 plus 2 over 7, negative, plus 5 equals, -2 plus 2 is 0, 7 plus 5 is 12, 0 over 12, but that just reduces down to 0. And we're done. y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Okay, that's your x1, that's your y1, that's your x2, that's your y2. You just pick the points and substitute in. Okay, we have 7 minus 19 over 3 minus 5. 7 minus 19, well, if that really bothers you, do 19 minus 7. What's 19 minus 7? That's 12. Okay, 12, but instead of 19 minus 7, we're doing 7 minus 19, so that's -12. Over 3 minus 5 is -2. Negative is a positive. 12 divided by 2 is positive 6 over 1. Just to show you that we could do it either way, like I said, 19 over 7 over, so we did 19 minus 7. So we go this way, 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3. 19 minus 7 is 12. 5 minus 3 is 2, which is 6 over 1. Okay, 3 minus 1. y1 minus y2 over -5 minus 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. -5 minus 2 goes smaller, so it's -7. So you do -2/7. Can't reduce that one. It's as far as it goes. Okay. -2 minus 1 over 4 minus 4. -2 minus 1, 4 minus 4, which is -3 over 0. Can't do that. Can't have a 0 on the bottom. Undefined. That would be a vertical line. Doesn't work. So we say it's undefined. Okay, we're doing the same thing here. Now you have multiple choice. y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. 5 minus -2 is 5 plus 2, which is 7. 4 minus -2 is 4 plus 2, which is 6. 7, 6, which is our B. x1, y1, x2, y2. And then our last one, you're trying to figure out, is this going to be a positive or negative slope? Well, we just do our formula. 6 minus -4 over 1 minus 3. 6 minus minus is 6 plus 4, which is 10. 1 minus 3 is -2, which equals negative. 10 divided by 2 is 5 over 1. And that's a negative slope. And that's it. That's all you have. You can use this on the test. Okay, you can refer back to this. You can refer back to your notes. You can refer back to your practice test on GoFormative. Any way you want to be successful. Let me know with questions. Send me messages in Schoology, whatever you need to do. I hope you do great, and I will hopefully hear from you soon.